Hey ya, Rose coming at you with another Rose Explains Fighting Game Terms episode. Today we're going to be talking about defense and overheads and lows, and probably that's it. So, first of all, let's say in a fighting game your opponent wants to come up and hit you. They've won neutral and now they get to run their offense. Well, what you get to do is block, or reversal, but we'll talk about that at a later time. So blocking typically comes in two varieties. You've got yourself a stand block and a crouch block. Crouch blocks will block lows, standing blocks will block overheads. Overheads typically come from things that are jump-in moves from the air or moves with a particularly long wind-up, though that isn't always the case. And low moves generally come out fairly quick, making low blocking kind of the best option a vast majority of the time unless your opponent is throwing out a ton of overheads. While often when you're stuck blocking it can seem like there's nothing for you to do, you're typically able to do, barring system mechanics or game specific mechanics of course, you can do two things. When your opponent does a move that has a long startup frame option like a large overhead, instead of blocking you can stuff it with a faster button like one of your lights. Or if your opponent eventually ends in a big hit or something where the block string that they're running on you ends, then you can instead punish with a move of your own. Those are typically what you want to do while you're blocking. You either try to find an opening where you can force your way out with a fast punch on one of their moves, or punish one of their moves with a very long recovery. Defense is important, and it takes a lot more thinking than you would expect beyond just blocking high-low mixes, but also finding out how to stop playing defense.